Hello everyone, this is Charles from Ultima OEM. This is a quick video demonstrating the features of our Cadillac CUE display compared to an actual display that was removed from a 2013 Cadillac ATS. On the right side here is the display that I actually removed from the car, and on the left is our replacement display. Very commonly on 2013 to 2017 Cadillacs that have the CUE system, the factory glue between the panels separates and it causes a lack of touch response. So in certain areas you may touch the screen and the system doesn't respond, and it slowly spreads from a small area at first, and it'll gradually become worse and worse until the entire screen is non-responsive and you can't control your radio or any other functions. So if you go to the dealership, the dealer does not allow you to replace these displays only. They will only be able to sell you an entire new navigation CUE module, and the list price is $1,500 for that, plus labor and installation and programming. So it's quite an expense. So what I offer here is an option to replace it yourself. By selling just the display, we replace the part that's failing only, and there's no programming or no entire module replacement needed. So it's a very attractive solution for those that want to restore the functionality of their display and navigation system without spending a ton of money on it. So again, these displays are prone to failure from the factory. You'll experience cracks or condensation or loss of touch response. As you can see here on my actual display that was removed from my personal car, in the bottom right there you can see a little crack, that like a sort of a spider cracking, and that's very common on these. It just was a subpar manufacturing method when they made these. So this is the OEM part, and as you can see there are a couple little windows here, sort of like a translucent window. What that does is that allows a proximity sensor to function. On your actual module, there's two little infrared sensors that detect any sort of motion on your, when you approach the screen like that with your hand, it'll activate certain buttons and other options when you approach it. A lot of sellers I've noticed on Amazon and eBay, they don't have that feature. They use a cheaper method to manufacture it that doesn't have these windows in it. You'll see just solid black plastic right through here, and if you see that, if you buy that display, your proximity sensors will not work. It won't activate the quick presets when you approach the display, and it's overall just a cheaper method, and that's why they're able to sell it for cheaper. As you'll notice from my display here, the Ultima, we do also have the clear sensor windows that allows you to keep the proximity functionality. So you can see it's kind of a lighter brown there. The next feature I'll talk about is glare and reflectivity. The factory display comes with an anti-glare layer on it. What this does is it allows you to see the LCD screen behind it in bright and sunny situations. The Ultimate display also has that anti-glare property. You can kind of see there that it's similar in reflectivity. Some of the cheaper options that you'll find online for a replacement display, they don't have that. You'll get a lot of reflection, a lot of glare, and it's overall going to look really bad, and commonly it's unviewable. So that's one additional advantage of our Ultima display. Next, let's flip it over to the back and show the connector quality. So the entire system is connected with just a simple single ribbon cable. As you can see right here, it's a little thing that plugs into the module, and when you replace it, you remove the screws and everything, and you plug this into the connector. I've purchased a few cheaper options just for benchmarking purposes, and I noticed that the competitors have a sort of a foil, like a gold foil lining. It's very cheap and very easy to rip when you install it. Also, it degrades over time as you're driving and the car's bumping and going over everything. Bumps in the road and everything, it will rip and you will lose functionality and have to take apart your entire dash again. So on the Ultima display, we do have OEM style connectors here. As you can see, it uses the same ribbon manufacturing technology as OEM, and you'll have that same quality and durability. Again, let's just get a little bit closer here. You can kind of see how it's the orange, thicker connector on both of them. Alright, the next feature is the rubberized gasket. So on the part that was pulled from the Cadillac ATS, right here around the perimeter there's a rubber gasket, and what that does is it seals out your display screen from the module itself and prevents any sort of condensation buildup. The Ultima display has that as well. As you can see here, some of the competitors that I've purchased, they don't have that. They have no gasket, which will result in leaks and rattling and other issues. So just one thing to be aware of when you're shopping for a replacement display. Ours does have the same functions and features as the OEM. Same color, same appearance overall. So this model display fits many different Cadillac versions. I'll put a link up here as to which ones it fits, as well as a link where you can purchase this from Amazon. We have the highest rated display on Amazon. It's a superior display to most of the competitors that are selling cheap knockoffs. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me here and I can respond to you. I can also give any sort of tips or help with replacing these. I've done several of them myself. So with that, good luck with your decision and contact me with any questions. Thank you for watching.